Hello everybody, welcome to Whiteboard WOD day number 3. My name's Dominic.
I'm Shauna.
And just like in class, we are starting again with our question of the day, which is, what is our question today?
And what is something that everybody looks stupid doing?
What's something everybody looks stupid doing? You and I thought of first on this, sounds weird, but brushing your teeth. Like if you watch somebody from behind when they're brushing their teeth, they're like, their butt shakes. I promise you, unless you have an electric toothbrush, watch somebody next time they're brushing their teeth and you'll be like, huh, I didn't know that. Or scrubbing dishes, same thing. I don't know why.
There must be a face.
It's amusing. So it's just from the backside, watch them. Everybody's like, okay.
Or how about when you're following somebody and they're looking in the mirror and trying to get the angle on the rearview mirror and looking at themselves in the mirror when they're supposed to be driving. They make all sorts of kind of funny faces because you can actually see their face in their rearview mirror. It's kind of funny.
How close do you follow people?
Have
you ever driven with her? Nobody's driving fast enough. Fact. For her.
Yeah,
Ever.
well, you are kind of looking 2 cars ahead, kind of.
She's racing all the time. Anyways, we have a good workout for you today. This is another engine building workout. And what I mean by that is we're building our conditioning, we're building our stamina. Have you ever noticed when you're working out with Shauna where maybe we're doing a weightlifting component during the workout and it might only be 50-60% of your max lifting ability, so it's really not heavy for you, but then you'll notice it's actually closer to like 90 to 100% of her max lifting abilities.
What are you trying to say?
Typically, most of our CrossFit members are a little bit stronger than Shauna. However, she somehow finishes the workout faster than us, even though for her, she's lifting way more weight. How do you do that?
Engine.
She's got a good engine. So, if we build our conditioning, build our stamina, building our engine, it's going to improve all of our lifting abilities. That's what we're going to do today. Before we get into this though, I want you guys to look up the Good Curves warm-up video, which you can find up there in the corner. And once you're done with that, then we're gonna get into this workout. What do we have today for our workout?
So we call this a chipper. We have a workout that's gonna start off with a run. There is no modification for the run. And running is gonna need to be
She'll know if you're doing it or not.
Inside or outside, it's kind of your choice, but recommend outside. Take off for 2 minutes, come back that same 2 minutes. If you think you're going to be faster on the backside, take off for 2.5 minutes, whatever you want to do. 4 minutes of running. You done with that?
90 lunges. So for our lunges here, what we've talked about lunges before is you're going to get down into a full lunge. We want 2 90s. So a 90 with the front leg, a 90 with the back leg. We don't want your knees way over your heel, and we don't want your knees way behind. We want your knees directly over your heel on your lunges. Make sure you alternate back and forth on your lunges. If you want to get through these quickly, you can do jumping lunges. Just make sure to maintain those 90 in your lunges. After that, we're going to move into simple sit-ups here. For our sit-ups, we're going to be on our backs, butts on the ground. If you have an ab mat, use it. If not, you can use a little bit of sweatshirt. If you're tough, you don't need to use anything. She's really tough. She's just showing you guys for demonstration purposes. We're going to do butterfly sit-ups. Your feet are going to be together. Your knees are out to the side. Full extension. Hands touching the ground behind your head. Hands coming up, touching your toes. That is a full sit-up. We do not want to have any bro reps here where you're just doing little crunches.
So we're not.
Yep. None of that. Full sit-ups. Once you're done with your sit-ups, you're going to do 70 squats. What kind of squats are these?
These are going to be air squats.
Nice and simple air squats. See these weights? We're not even touching them yet.
Nope.
Piece of cake. What are we looking for on a good air squat?
I'm looking for knees drive out.
She's getting below parallel for one.
Getting below parallel.
Keeping her chest up.
Chest up.
And you'll notice, like she said with her knees, she's not bringing her knees in when she's standing up. She's keeping those knees out over her toes.
Should be able to wiggle your toes. Bottom of your air squat.
Yep, keeping those heels on the ground. Next, we have back extensions. For these back extensions, ooh, nice and cozy. For these back extensions, we are going to be face down on the ground. Typically, I do these with my hands behind my back, and I'm just going to get a good extension. Any pointers on these, Shauna?
Tighten your glutes as you come up. That will raise you up. Try to get as much of your chest off as you can, and keep your back and muscles tight the whole time.
If you need to, you can adjust if you have a pad where you place it. Higher up, going to be easier. Lower back, going to be more difficult.
Yep. Down into kettlebell swings. These will work with a kettlebell. These will work with a dumbbell. If you have a very, very, very light kettlebell, you can increase the reps on those guys. If you have a heavy kettlebell, 50 will work just fine. Pop in the hips, arms are just along for the ride, arms are extended. Since there's 50, you can adjust the grip and get loose at the top. You need to go about chin level, just like that.
Same thing with a dumbbell though. If you'd like to, you only have a dumbbell, we're gonna do the exact same thing. I still am gonna release my grip a little bit at the top.
Yep.
To give my forearms a break. If I keep that grip tight the entire time, my forearms are going to die.
Yes. And next is 40 burpees. And guys, look at this list. You'll see that this list goes kind of up and down in heart rate. Pick your battles. If you want to go for do all 40 burpees at the same time, like super hard, that's your heart rate. So when you get to the kettlebell swings, maybe rate those up in half. Pick a strategy. Have fun with this guy. Burpees.
Have fun, she says.
All the way to the ground. Come up. Clap. If you need to adjust, go down. Come up. Clap. Or adjust on the way down. Come up. Clap.
Those are perfect. Next, we're going to be doing kettlebell or dumbbell presses, whatever the weight is you have, you're going to be using these. We're going to adjust the movement based on your weight. What I mean by that is with your kettlebell or your dumbbell, if you can press it really easily, you're going to be doing that. If this is a lot of weight for you, I would suggest a push press. Or if it's really a lot of weight for you, a push jerk to really get that weight up consistently and not having to take too many breaks.
And making sure that your back angle stays straight the whole time. When your knees are bending, they're going forward instead of butt going back.
Yeah, we don't want any of this with weight overhead. It's not going to be good for your midline. So keep that core tight throughout the movement.
Correct.
Ooh, squat jumps.
Squat jumps. We have to do these together. You're not getting out of
Do
it.
we though?
Not getting out of it.
Do we though?
Okay, guys, with your squat jumps, you're going down into a squat. You're coming up, back down into a squat.
Who do you think can jump higher?
There's no question you can jump higher.
How many are we doing together?
I already did them. You got out of it. So now you got to do hand release.
Oh, they do
Dang
not
it.
like these.
Dang it.
Hand release push-ups. These are going to be normal push-ups. However, like the name implies, we're going to be releasing our hands from the ground on the bottom. So, nice tight core, going all the way down, chest on the ground, hands are coming up, back to a push-up. That's 1, 2. What you'll notice is I'm not peeling my body off the ground, and I'm also not putting my butt high in the air. Nice tight core.
One hint is when he's right there, when his hands come off, the minute your hands come off, tighten your glutes, i.e. your butt, and then press yourself up.
If you need to, please do these from your knees. Again, all the way down, full range of motion, hands off the ground, all the way up. You want to make sure arms are extended at the top.
And you're done. Unless you really want an extra credit. And then there's this little circle over here. In CrossFit, we call the prescribed workout, which this is, RX. So if you get through one round of this, you've done one round, you've done RX.
Which is a good workout. Don't be fooled.
It's an excellent workout. However, if you're like Colleen and always love to do RX Plus and can, RX Plus is 2 rounds, so you do the whole thing twice. And that does mean 8 minutes of running, just so you know.
Yep. So, I encourage you guys to do the RX Plus. Definitely push through these. A good tip to remind you, even though Shauna already said it, is pick the ones you're going to go hard on, pick the ones you're going to break on a little bit. I know for me, lunges, I'll probably do half of these jumping lunges and the rest quick lunges. That's going to get my heart rate up. I'm going to be breathing fast. Sit-ups are going to be a rest for me, so I'm going to slow back down on those, get all my sit-ups done. Squats, so-so. I'll probably push pretty hard on them because I know I've got back extensions coming up that I can breathe on. Kettlebell swings, I'll get my break at the top so I can be ready for a killer round of burpees, getting through those really, really fast. These guys, I'm going to keep breathing with them. I'm going to take my time getting that weight overhead. Squat jumps, there's no way around it. It's going to raise your heart rate. Last little bit, hand release push-ups, just burn through them to get them done.
Right, put your time in, modify your done.
There you go. That's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you later.